Shall we?
After you, Professor. What is this place?
This is the Room of Requirement. It only appears when one is in real need of it. Ordinarily, a student might stumble upon this room entirely by accident. If ever. I'd only planned to suggest to you how to find it by walking past that bit of wall, focusing on what you need. But you've managed to reveal the room on your own. While I'm here, we should take advantage of the moment. Now, where is Deke? He must have sneaked past and gone ahead.
Deke, Professor.
The house elf I was speaking to in my classroom your first day.
Can you hear me?
Thought he might help you use the room once you've found it. There's no chance I'm clambering over this mess. This presents the perfect opportunity to teach you Evanesco. You can cast Evanesco to vanish certain objects, such as... I suggest you practice the wand movement. Splendid. Now, cast Evanesco on those chairs. Excellent work.
Revelio.
You'll note that you are now in possession of Moonstone. We shall discuss its uses later. Let's move on. Where in Merlin's name is that elf? Is that... Goodness. My old school bag. I wondered where that had got to. Can't believe it's still here. I'll just take a quick look at this. Give you an opportunity to explore on your own until we locate...
Revelio.
Yes, Professor.
Dear, can't you keep it down? Some of us are trying to rest.
Revelio.
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 Hope this isn't as precarious as it looks.
Revelio.
No, not... that's not helpful, you worthless pile of tin!
Revelio.
How does anyone other than a house elf manage to get around in here? What was that? Was that a golden snitch?
Revelio.
Perhaps you should summon your wits and find out.
Accio. Revelio. Levioso. Levioso. Accio. Levioso. Revelio. Accio. Revelio. Revelio.
I hope that house elf can find us in here.
Revelio. Levioso. Accio. Levioso. Accio. Revelio. Revelio. Accio.
Yikes! Careful! Huh? Oh, there you are. Wait right there. Deke will come to you. Hello.
Ah, Deke, we've been looking for you.
Apologies, Professor Weasley. Deke was looking through some of what's appeared in the room since Deke was last here. Is this the student?
Indeed it is.
Deke is honored to meet you.
Deke has been a friend since I was a second year. We discovered this room together. I mentioned you to Deke. We believe that you might be able to benefit from this room like I did. Deke, would you be so kind?
Of course, Professor Weasley. The Room of Requirement will always be equipped for the Seeker's needs. It's unplottable, so won't appear on any map. Most happen upon it by accident, if ever. Deke's seen students in need of an extra file for potions stumble... You seem to have accessed it in its form as the room.
I was thinking about needing a place away from prying eyes.
Oh, that explains it.
What I need specifically is a place where I can catch...
Well then, the room. Now, it's time to focus on what you need. Just close your eyes. Imagine the room precisely as you need it. The room will do the rest.
You've given yourself quite a canvas to work with. I look forward to seeing what you do with the space. Ah, and it seems the room has provided you with a desk of description. Excellent. It can identify unfamiliar items of clothing. One should always understand the effects of anything in which one is clothed. You'll find plenty of items of clothing that need to be identified. The desk will be an invaluable resource.
I imagine the desk of description...
It will. Now, I'll give you a brief lesson in conjuring. The room might...
Conjuring?
Very good. When conjuring... Spellcrafts are like recipes. They list... You should have acquired some for a potion station and potting table.
I did.
While resources such as moonstone can be obtained throughout the height, they can also be collected by vanishing objects in the room, such as the chairs you vanished earlier.
I see. Can I...
You can indeed. Why don't you give it a try? Go ahead. You should find both familiar, since they'll resemble the ones you've already used. Well done. You can use these whenever you need to brew potions or grow plants. Presuming, of course, you've collected any seeds or potion ingredients you need in Hogsmeade or outside the castle grounds. Deke will be here to answer any questions.
Can you tell me a bit more?
He's been at Hogwarts longer than I have, and we discovered this room together. Deke has had a good deal of experience. I shall let Deke tell you more when he's ready. But again,
Can I use this type of
Conjuring and vanishing are strictly forbidden elsewhere. It would be exhausting to reverse the errors in... But the Room of Requirement has its own rules.
I will be sure to speak.
Good luck. I shall linger a bit longer.
I'm ready for the next
Very well. First, you can acquire it by vanishing items here in the Room of Requirement, or return to me once you've gathered enough.
Potato! I have the moon's...
Good. You can conjure more than conjuration can be used to decorate. Why don't you try it on the... Good work. Shall we move on?
I've conjured...
I think you're ready. The altering spell will allow you to custom. You can change the colors, patterns, and style. Let's get started, shall we? Watch closely. Just aim your wand at any conjured item and perform the altering spell to customize it. Nicely done. Now you're ready for something a little more advanced. You can use the altering spell directly on the room's architecture. Try these new designs on the floor or balcony. Your space might benefit from a bit of ambiance, don't you? Deke, would you mind?
Of course, Professor Weasley. Professor Weasley showed Deke this bit of magic some years ago. Deke thinks you'll enjoy it. Come and talk to Deke when you're ready.
Professor Weasley said I should ask you about...
Of course.
I'd like the room to...
Oh, sounds...
Of course, you needn't keep this style if you don't like it. You can all... Now you have learnt a good bit.
Thank you, Professor.
Indeed. No matter how much... bigger.
How did that?
The room equips itself to your needs. It must... If you'd like to customize the space further, you can use these spellcraft.
Thank you, Professor.
Good. I'll leave you...
Excellent. I'd like to ask you about...
Of course.
I would like the...
When Professor Sharp is so intimidating.
How are your assignments coming along?
I completed your...
Good. You should be ready to... Concentrate. Do not let your mind wander. You've got it now. If you'd like to practice, and I think you should, perhaps best not to go flinging your classmates about the halls. I suggest having a go at the enchanted books here. Well done. I'm going to seem staunchly determined to master your spellcasting.
My interest in herbology.
Complete the tasks I've given you, and then meet me in my classroom to learn Defindo, the severing charm. It's typically used to cut an object, but can be a powerful weapon when needed.
Sebastian, it's been a while.
It has. Glad you received my owl. I have something to show you.
First, let me thank you for what you did in the library.
Of course. Scribner tried to give me detention, but I have ways out. Things.
Well, you took the and that counts for something.
Did you find what you were looking for?
I did, but something was missing.
Understood. We can talk more in a moment, in the Undercroft. This way. There's a secret passage just here.
It's well disguised. How did you find this place?
My friend, Ominous Gaunt.
Revelio.
We used to play gobstones here all the time. With my sister, Anne. She loved that infernal game. What I wouldn't give to meet her again. I should tell you, I swore to Ominous I would safeguard this place. So please, keep this between us. He never confides in anyone. But he's trusted me since the day we met. I wouldn't want to jeopardize that. We used to sneak in here almost daily. We've never been caught.
Revelio.
I I think I've seen Ominous in potions. Or was it herbology? I've noticed that he
does. No idea how, though. Ominous was born blind, and no spell could reverse. His wand seems almost sentient. Not surprising, I suppose. Ollivander always says, the wand chooses the wizard.
Is that how he found this place?
No, someone in his family knew about it. I've never heard anyone else speak of it. Again, mention this to no one, especially Ominous. He has no love lost for it.
Understood. But
his father's family are direct descendants of Salazar Slytherin, one of the 4 founders of Hogwarts. Obsessed with blood status, most of them. Ominous cannot abide them, as he'll be the first to tell you. Anyway, the Undercroft has been a perfect place to sneak off to, away from prying eyes.
Really?
Like the blasting. Professors say it's not an appropriate spell.
A proper magical education ought...
My thoughts exactly. A spell like Confringo is only truly dangerous in untrained hands. Such spells should... To be fair, I'm admittedly partial to more fiery, but you should learn it. It may take a while to get the feel for it. Mimic my wand movement. The incantation is Confringo.
Very well.
You're getting it. Ready to actually try it out? Stick to the targets, though. Best to keep the Undercroft intact. Have a go at those candelabras. Both have their uses. Nice work. How's it feel?
It's a tad hot.
You'll get used to it. That's it.
I think I've got
Well
it.
done.
I have to say,
The first time Ominous and I practiced Confringo, I swore we'd never live it down. So this day...
This is exactly the type of magic.
There's more where that came from. Been practicing similar spells here for ages. Haven't been here in some time.
I'm sorry about your sister.
Perhaps when I next head to Feldcroft, you could come along. Meet her.
Just let me know when and I'll meet you.
Oh, she misses Hogwarts. She's been stuck at home with our guardian. Well, meeting a new student will be precisely what she needs.
I shall look forward to it.
Cheers. By the way, what was...
I'm not sure where to start.
You said something was missing from what you found. Might it have something to do with Victor Rookwood? He didn't mistake you for some...
Nothing gets past you. I'll tell you what I can. Rookwood and Ranrock are trying to...
Gringotts?
Professor Fig and I wound up there after the dragon attack. There was this port...
A port key?
Well, it's all a bit...
I'm listening.
You must promise to keep...
I trusted you with knowledge of the secret Undercroft.
All right.
Ancient magic? I don't know what I was...
Honestly, I'm not entirely certain. All I know is that Fig and I think that Ranrock has somehow found a way to...
Are you telling me that goblins may be wielding?
That's what we're trying to find out.
And this ability of yours?
I...
Well, when you do know, tell me. I've been studying archaic forms of magic for... In the meantime, with both Rookwood and Ranrock after you, I spend as much time here as you'd like. And remember, keep... When I head to Feldcroft, I'll send you an owl.
Revelio.
Hello, Sebastian. Wait. You there? I can hear you.
Oh, hello. Ominous, isn't it?
I recognize that voice. Heard you talking to Gareth Weasley. Did you just come from the Undercroft?
That room's called the Undercroft.
Don't lie to me. No one You breathe a word about this place to anyone. Not me. My father is friends with the headmaster. I am not...
You needn't threaten me. I'm not going to say it. And Sebastian is a good friend. You shouldn't immediately...
I don't need you to tell me about my oldest...
Ominous, I just meant...
I know what you meant. Sebastian gets himself in enough trouble. He doesn't need your help. Sebastian is going to get an earful about this.
Come and see me as soon as you can. I've returned from a rather unproductive trip to the Ministry, hoping your time has been more fruitful than mine.
What are you up to now?
Wingardium Leviosa. It can be used to levitate objects for a short time. Once you've completed a few prerequisite tasks, do see me after class.
We have everything a young student might need when it comes to potions. Have a good look around. A wise decision. Thank you. I hope to see you again. Farewell for now.
Come on inside. Oh, watch yourself, though.
Hello.
Oh, hello. Whew, sorry. I suppose it's my own fault. By the way, Beatrice Green is... Welcome to Dogweed and... Oh, if there wasn't the constant demand for antidotes. Except, of course, for curses. And, well, if you've been petrified, then... Mind you don't knock the mandrakes.
Someone died?
Aye. Fortunate, really, that it was just the one.
I think I'll just have a look around.
Very well.
What do you have for sale?
Well, what say we show you some of what's available? Oh, I'm always thrilled when a young one makes a wise purchase. I can tell you'll go far.
Door's always open. You be sure to stop by soon.
Levioso! Confringo!
Revelio. Lumos.
Revelio! Revelio! Accio! Revelio! 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 Lumos! Revelio! Lumos. Revelio. Revelio. Lumos. Revelio.
Such a wee bairn gieing a thrashing to a troll. Oh, I can't believe it. You followed a wee butterfly down.
Revelio.
Oh, hello. Careful of the mandrakes. I haven't fed them yet.
Revelio.
Lumos.
Revelio. Revelio.
I'll be with you in just a minute.
Revelio.
Lumos.
Lumos.
Hope you're not used to the knock round.
Revelio.
I'm not sure I have them in stock. Well, what say we show you some of what's available? Doors always open. You be sure to stop by soon. But your things will be safe with me till they're sold. Then you'll have to make do with money. Doors always open. You be sure to stop by soon. Come on in, come on in. Oh, not so fast. You tread carefully in here. Venomous tentacula. Oh, I'm always thrilled when a young one makes a wise purchase. I can tell you'll go far. Doors always open. You be sure to stop by soon.
Mysterious and a bit unsettling. What to do?
Revelio. Revelio.
Lumos.
Revelio. 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 Levioso.
Have you finished your assignments?
I finished the tasks, Professor.
Well, well. I trust you.
Yes, sir, of course.
Good. Ordinarily, I'd say it's not my concern either way, but you... I want to make sure you're well prepared. Talent and resolve are a potent combination. It would be a shame to let that go to waste.
Thank you, Professor.
Don't let it go to your head. Now, let's see how you fare with Diffindo. Wand at the ready. Focus. Diffindo can be dangerous if you're not paying attention. Very good. It seems you have a grasp on Diffindo. I would encourage you once again to practice here in the classroom, for your sake and that of everyone. It's a pleasure to have a student who actually heeds instruction. As I mentioned earlier, Diffindo can be versatile but dangerous. Good to see you continuing to practice.
Wonderful to see you again.
Revelio.
I've completed my...
Pleased to hear it. I'll be sure to let her know how well...
Thank you, Professor.
Professor Hecat tells me she taught you Levioso, so you should be ready for a more advanced levitation. Wingardium Leviosa requires a bit of concentration and a nice, graceful wand movement. Let's see you try your hand at it. When executed correctly, you should be able to pick up boulders as though they were sprigs of snowfort. Feel free to practice Wingardium Leviosa here in the greenhouse. I've set some crates out for you in the next room. Natural.
Leviosa. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Leviosa. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Revelio.
Off on another adventure.
I didn't hear anything.
She was humming again.
Oh. Revelio.
Of course I was bothered. It's enough without being pounded by a horrible...
Oh.
Oh.
Galleons and a historian's uniform. It was brilliant solving those old
He drenched that poor boy again. Apparently his father works in a spring carnival.
Revelio.
I did say I was sorry.
And you also went on to do the exact same thing.
I wouldn't think Black would mind someone telling on someone. Seems to be his...
I was hoping to see...
You're back.
Finally. Minister Spavin talks more than he listens. Ranted on and on about rogue dragons. Wouldn't listen to a word about goblins. Speaking of which...
Listen, Professor. So much happened while you were away. Nearly Headless Nick asked me to get some rotten roast beef from the kitchens.
Rotten roast beef?
Yes, I thought it was odd too. But then we took the roast beef to Sir Podmore of the Headless Hunt, and...
You met the Headless Hunt? That must have been interesting, to say
Yes. And then I had to find Richard Jackdaw's head in the pumpkins so that he'd tell me about how he died.
Who on earth is Richard Jackdaw?
He was a student here long ago. Anyway, he told me about a secret cavern. I went there, and right next to Jackdaw's skeleton, I found the missing pages.
You found the pages?
I did. And because Jackdaw had followed the map they contained, when I found the pages, I found the location on the map. Believe it or not, it's a room below Hogwarts.
Why am I not surprised? Shall we?
I was hoping you'd say that. Oh, and we'll need to bring the book. The room is called the Map Chamber, by the way. And the portrait of Percival Rackham awaits us there.
Professor Rackham. I look forward to meeting him. How did this Jackdaw get the pages from the book?
Evidently, Peeves stole them, and Jackdaw stole them from him.
Oh, Peeves. To think it was beneath us all this time. This looks promising. Map. There's Hogsmeade. And over here, the Forbidden Forest. And, of course, Hogwarts. It's magnificent. If only you were here to see this.
Hello, Professor Rackham. We've placed the book on the pedestal, as you asked. And this is my mentor, Professor Fig.
How do you do, Professor Fig? And you, my young friend, see now why you needed to return with the book?
I do. I also see why you refer to this room as the Map Chamber.
That you have come this far tells me that you possess extraordinary magical ability, the potential and power of which will unlock should you prove yourself worthy. The location of each of 4 trials will, in time, appear on the map. Trials that will test you and give you access to invaluable knowledge. Trials that you must complete on your own. Do you recall the pensive memory you viewed in my vault in Gringotts?
You and your friend Charles spoke of the Portkey, and of trials you'd created for one who could see traces of ancient magic.
Precisely. Charles is another of the Keepers, a designation we gave ourselves centuries ago, in light of the knowledge that we have been bound to keep hidden. Until, perhaps, now.
So, the passage from your ruins to Gringotts, everything in the vault, the restricted section, finding this room, none of these was a trial.
They were an important part of the journey, but they were not trials themselves. The fact that you have come this far, however, bodes well. The trials were designed to ensure that the power and knowledge we have kept secret for so long does not fall into the wrong hands. They will test your abilities, both innate and learned. But of equal importance, everything you witness as you complete the trials will inform what you choose to do with all that we share. You will need patience. The trials have much to teach you. It will take time.
I'm afraid we don't have the luxury of...
We have waited this long, Professor.
Respectfully, sir, while I do not know the secret you keep, I do know that our young friend here has seen traces of a powerful dark magic being wielded by goblin kind. And we encountered an uncommonly powerful goblin wielding such magic as we prepared to leave your vault at Gringotts. We may already be too late.
This is grave news indeed. Young friend, do you trust Professor Fig?
I do.
Then, in the light of your considerable skill and all you have already accomplished, we shall begin. You will find the location of the first trial marked on the map. Whilst Professor Fig may assist you in locating the trials...
Shall we have a look? You may have seen it yourself.
It looks familiar. Perhaps your young friend is more well-traveled than...
As your mentor, the least I can do is go ahead.
You said that you know that tower.
Not much, I'm afraid. I've passed it dozens. My recollection is that it seems abandoned. Clearly.
I'll find you at the tower.
Until then.
Revelio.
Jinx flipendo. Once you've completed the necessary tasks, come and find me in the greenhouse.
It's time you learned, Glacius, the freezing spell. It is an efficient way to cool down a heated situation. But first, I will need you to complete a few tasks. Once you've done that, come and see me.
Take your time looking about. Plenty of wonderful books to stoke a curious mind like yours.
Let me know if there's anything else I can do to help.
Over here.
Intriguing place, Zanbakar's tower. Lovely view, I'd imagine. No idea who this Bakar is, mind you.
We're not alone. We are not. Ranrock's loyalists around...
Can't we apparate past them into the tower?
We could, but we've no idea. More importantly, however, they've set up camp just ahead. I suggest we...
Well, this isn't ideal.
No, it isn't. This way. And I'd suggest we use the disillusionment charm here. No sense in announcing our arrival. quickly now. Ravelli, stay hidden and cast Petrificus Totalis. Petrificus Totalis. Well done. Revelio.
Why am I always on patrol? Waste my skills.
There must be something here. Ramrock said so. Why is it crap?
Revelio. Orders. Directly from Ranrock.
I will draw blood. Was that just it?
Let me expulso!
Then what you do? Let's get this up.
Many goblins have always been antagonistic towards wizard kind, but this is different somehow. Oh, I'm glad that's over. Best head inside.
Revelio.
Can't imagine the goblins know about the trials. They know that something is significant about this place, though.
I'd wager this mess is the...
Revelio.
It's more than mere coincidence that we encountered Ranrock's loyalists here.
Revelio.
Looks like we found the entrance.
It's locked. An unlocking charm.
Very handy. No time now, but if you don't learn it soon enough, we can work on it back at the castle.
Revelio.
I wonder who this is.
With robes like that, it could be anyone. I imagine these brooms have been enchanted for centuries.
Revelio.
Never seen an enchantment last this long.
Welcome to San Bakar's Tower.
Hello, Professor. Did you say San Bakar's Tower?
I did. Professor Bakar is a keeper you have yet to encounter. I'm glad to see that I was correct in presuming that we would meet again soon after our last encounter. Though I surmise, based on the commotion I heard, that you did not have an easy time getting to me.
We did not, Professor. We encountered goblins outside the tower.
That goblins were aware of my vault is disquieting enough. But if they have also made a connection to this tower... Then the threat may be greater than I thought. All the more reason for us to move forward. Downstairs, near the entry, a reservoir of ancient magic, like those you've seen before, has been unlocked. Commanded to access a doorway. I'm afraid I cannot say more. As Professor Fig cannot join you, he and I will, in time, see you back at the map chamber. Remember what you see.
We're going to need to understand how Ranrock's loyalists knew about a tower that once belonged to a keeper. For the moment, however, you've more important things to set your mind to. A reservoir of ancient magic, I believe?
Yes, sir.
Then I shall leave matters in your... That said...
I will, sir.
Revelio.
A reservoir of ancient magic. Downstairs, near the entry.
Revelio.